All right, so I'm live. Should be. So let me make sure that the tweet went out because Twitter's been weird. Let me make sure that the stream is working because I always assume that it is, but sometimes I click the wrong settings and stuff like that. So I never know. Okay, so I don't see any comments yet, question mark, but there probably will be some. I don't know. I also don't know how the internet's holding up because I never know, and usually the answer is that it's not. So, but how's everybody doing today? I am live. I don't see comments, and I don't know why I'm. Oh, that's loud. But there is comments on the stream, so I don't know why I can't see them on the StreamYard. So let me pull this up here so I can get this all sorted out. 1 second, you guys. Okay, wait. Do I have chat? Nope, I keep clicking the wrong things. I need this button, and then I need this button. There we go. Hey, all right. Now I can see the chat. I just, for some reason, can't see it on StreamYard, which is weird. Regardless, so we have, I don't even know how many people are watching because it won't show me right now, which is really strange. But we have Caboose Ed, Ryder, wow, I cannot talk today. Paisano 777, Hayden Reviews, Keen Tyranno, Fies, Julio, Panther Ranger, Dylan, Aiden, Spider, Vorton, Small Dream. Hello. All right. So we have a couple things to discuss here today. I'm probably going to go live, or I am live. I'm probably going to be live for, I don't know, maybe like an hour or so. I got a lot of stuff I need to do tonight here. We are very, very busy, or I'm very, very busy right now. But in a good way. I'm coming off of a kind of a rough couple weeks, physically, mentally. So it's been a time. I'm on blood pressure and anxiety medication now, so we're doing good, or we're doing better. So, but yeah, things are going good. Things are finally picking up again, and it's really great to see you guys here in the chat. So yeah, let's go ahead and start. So I have two things to unbox here today. And I have some channel updates to share, some important things to share for the channel. And I think I might do a little bit of a series teaser at the end. Well, we'll see how this goes because I am doing a lot of stuff in the background right now. I have big plans for the channel for August that I'm not ready to discuss the August plans just yet, but I can maybe sort of start to hint towards those until I'm ready to announce them. So, yeah. So, first of all, this is not the Buyee box. If it was, this would be the smallest Buyee box ever. So this is actually a box from, I don't think he's in the chat today, but this is from Comics 1017, which is a familiar face here on the channel, one of my Patreon supporters. So let's open this up because he was so kind as to send this to me. So Caboose said, I wish I could highlight comments right now, but like I said, I can't see them on StreamYard currently, so I can't highlight them. But Caboose said, hope you're feeling better. Glad you took your time for your health and mental health. Thank you. I like I said, I am feeling better, finally. We're just chugging along. So let's see here. Okay, so Comics 1017 was very, very kind enough to send me a Skelly Putty. So I finally have a Skelly Putty from the Cobra Kai subline of Lightning Collection. So I technically am done with the first wave now, sort of. Because, like, announcement-wise and release in the UK-wise, Samantha, Daniel, and the Skelly Putty were, like, the first wave. But release-wise in the US, it was Miguel, the other guy, Johnny, and Skelly Putty as, like, a second wave. So these are hitting targets now, but I got them. But not just that, it's the box. So this one has a figure, and this one's empty, which is fine, because I wanted to get, as you might know, the two different kinds of renders. So we have a big render and a small render Skelly Putty, although this one, the big render, does actually have a figure inside, which is good because I needed one. So an empty box and a Skelly Putty. So sweet. So we're definitely well on our way with that. So if Comics watches this later, and I'll thank him on Twitter, thank you so much for reaching out. And supply me with the Skelly Putties. I don't have Johnny or Miguel yet, and I will get them when they are on clearance because I am not paying full price for them at all. So, but yeah, so looking at some chats things here. Hayden said, I know you're almost done with the Project Unlock series, and I'm looking forward to future series. That is what I'm going to get into at the end of the video. Definitely some interesting things to talk about with that. Panther said, when will I find out about Wave 16 for the Lightning Collection? So, how do I want to say this? Don't expect, it's not Wave 16, but Saturday's episode of Lightning Storm is going to be very important. That's all I'm going to say. Just stay tuned for that episode, but it's not Wave 16. I don't want you guys going into it thinking that it's that. I still don't know what Wave 16 is, but Saturdays is going to be important. So you guys better tune in for that one because it's going to be an interesting day. But yeah, what is my favorite Reiwa final form? It's either Geats 9 or Cross Saber. I'm not sure exactly which one. Probably like design-wise Cross Saber, but like in-show like functionality or what it represents in the show, it would probably be Cross Saber for me. But yeah, the other two are fine. I don't really care for Ultimate Revice all that much, and 02 is whatever. Keza Henshin's in the chat. What's up? What is up? Yes, so many figures. I know. Behind me is crazy. This is a closet door that I can't open anymore because Dononi Tajin's in the way. Great, good. There's just blankets in there and like pillows and stuffed animals, so like it's fine. But that was a closet. So, but yeah, the big thing, as I put in the thumbnail, is that today I have a box from Buyee. This is not a sponsored video. I wish they would sponsor this video. But this just arrived. This arrived like an hour ago. It's beaten in at the top, so that's fun. But there's some interesting stuff in here. There's some very important stuff in here for Project Unlock, so I can't show everything. Also, there's some very important stuff in here for my August project, which I can't talk about yet. So I can only show you some of this box. But we'll go ahead and get started here. We'll open up the big flap. They really got me with this one. So they had a thing over the last couple of weeks, and I don't think it might not. I don't think it's still like in effect right now. But they had this thing to where if you won an auction on Yahoo Japan auctions that was 15,000 yen or more, which is like $130-ish. If you won an auction that was that much or more, you got a 50% off international shipping coupon. So I'm missing some premium Bandai Ranger key sets, and I did some auctioning. That's what I'll say. But yes, I did. I won a premium Bandai Ranger key set, which is what I'm not going to show off in here yet because I'm not ready for that for Project Unlock just yet. But that got me 50% off the international shipping for this entire box, which was fantastic. Because that meant that this was actually under $100 to ship for once, which is great. Because every time I get a Buyee box and they don't sponsor the video, it's like $100-something to ship these boxes all the time. So I'm very happy that I didn't have to do that this time. So it was close to 100, but it wasn't. All right. So I'm not sure what is what. So we'll just kind of play it by ear here. Can I show this? What is this? What is this? It's like a big box. Oh, I can't show this. I know what that is. That's a very important thing. That is a very important Project Unlock thing. There's 2 episodes worth of Project Unlock stuff in this box. That's a very cool thing, too. I can't wait to show you guys that. Anyway, we'll start with this. Look at that. So I got the CSM Lockseed Team Baron set, right? Buyee a dangerous place for my wallet because this thing was used, but I got this thing for $40. It's complete, though. Like, oh my god, that's awesome. Yeah, it should be. What side is it open on? It's open on the side that I usually don't open things on. So, Danger Floof said, I guess you could say you went bananas. Yes. So, But yeah, no, it's the full set. Oh, Marin Energy's trying to fly open right now. Yeah, there it is. Marin Energy, Matsubokiri Energy, Mango, Kuryumi Banana, and the 3 faceplates. So it's 100% complete. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Because these sets, like the Team Kamen Rider Bluefin price for these sets is like 100 something each. So 40? Yeah, that will work. So Psycho said, we know what the key set is. You kind of said it already on Twitter. Did I? I might have. Well, it's one of 2. Do you know which one it is? It's one of 2. You can say it if you know what it is. I don't remember what I tweet anymore. And besides, Twitter's about to explode anyway, so maybe there's no record of it. I can't close this box. We'll just leave it like that. But so I got this, the Team Baron Lockseed set, which means I now have 2 of the 6 Lockseed sets, and of course the driver. So I'm missing the Gaim set, the Kirishima set, the Yggdrasil set, and the Helheim set. So we're doing good. If I can get them all for around that price, we will be golden. Oh, cool. These are nice and convenient. These were great deals. Well, this one wasn't as great of a deal. But Shoto Super, I'm buying more of it. I'm almost done. I almost had all of Shoto Super. But here is one of the most recent ones. This is Shoto Super Cocker Ranger, which is a really fun one. This is important for next month, for the videos for next month. But also, while I'm on the subject of it, I made a community post about it about an hour ago, and I tweeted about it as well. But Amazon, out of nowhere, just put the Lightning Collection 5-pack of Alien Rangers in stock. So it's in stock right now. So if you want the Alien Rangers, go get them. Which is funny that this arrived on the day that happens. So I canceled my order and replaced my order because I wanted to why did I do that? Oh, yeah, I had some credit card points saved up, and I wanted to save some money off the set, so I canceled it and reordered it. So I should be getting that soon, but I won't be taking a look at that immediately. And there's a reason. So that's all I'll say. There is a correlation between me getting this right now and that. So there's that. This was a fantastic deal. So really, really good deal. So the very first Shoto Superset ever was Sun Vulcan, which was announced in 2019 or no, it was announced in 2020. I forget if it released in 2020 or if it was in 2021. But the very first set was Sun Vulcan, right? And since it's like a 3-year-old set, it's become very rare. It was always one of the most expensive ones that I found on the aftermarket. And they just announced that they are reissuing it. It's back up for pre-order on Toe Collectibles and everything. It's going to get a new shipment in, I think, December, something like that, which has meant that now they're getting, since there's a restock, the original versions are plummeting in price, which is great for me. I was bidding the other day. Is this sealed? No, it's just like sealed. The Bandai shipper box is even sealed. So I was bidding, and sometimes I bid for things and I'm like, I'm never gonna win these, especially because Yahoo Japan Auctions has those automatic extensions and everything, and it's always really, really annoying. But I was bidding, and somehow I won this for $40, which is, if you know Shoto Super prices, that is amazing. So I got Shoto Super Sun Vulcan, the very first set, for $40, which is like half the price of one of these. So this is the unboxing of deals. So, and I paid like $80 for Cocker Ranger, by the way, which is about what they go for on Buyee, give or take. So that's not bad. So now I'm just missing, of the ones that are released, I'm just missing Gal Ranger and Bioman, and I'll have all of the Shoto Supers. So I love that line so much. So that's kind of the big bulk of the box that isn't Ranger keys. There's a couple other random things in there. I need to find them. But looking at the chat here, looking at some more stuff. Firestorm said, do you think a possible Ranger key video will be covering all the various special promotional packing keys that make unique sounds? I could definitely do some like follow-up videos, like when Project Unlock is over, of like showing off certain keys in the mobile, and any of the Mobiruses. All my Mobiruses are here on this shelf somewhere. But yeah, I mean, anything with keys, I'm always down to do content-wise. I absolutely love, doing anything with keys. And Psycho said the Mecha keys. Yeah, that's it. So, yes, the key set that's in here, the premium key set that's in here, is Ranger Key Set Movie Edition, which I won. Remember how I said I had to win an auction that was 15,000 yen or more to get 50% off shipping on this box? I, by some luck, found an auction where the starting bid was 15,000 yen, and I bid for it, and nobody else bid on it, and I won it for exactly the price, the bare minimum price that it needed to be, which was amazing. So that is awesome. So I have that down here. Yeah, you know, the people were, yeah, Ranger West was predicting it's the Megazord keys. Yeah. So exactly. But yeah, so will it ever truly be over with the keys? Who knows? But I'm getting questions in the chat about the Kyoryuger in the Kyoryuger in Kinoger leaks. And that is so crazy. So I'm planning on doing a Toku Talks. I still need to do a Toku Talks episode about Gachard, which I know is kind of old news at this point, kind of, which is weird because like technically nothing's been officially revealed. But like we have Gachard's, you know, leaked design and the belt design and everything, and I really want to do a video about that. But I also really want to do a video about whatever the hell this Kyoryuger Kinoja thing is, because it's super interesting to me, and I'm really excited about it. So I'm either going to try to do maybe like a dual Toku Talks of the two of them together, or if they probably work better as separate videos, but we'll see. But those are both things I would like to try to cover in the next like week or so, because I don't want to be too far behind. But yeah, Max's World said, thanks for pressuring me to buy the Terra Freeze and T-Rex Champion Zords. A quick question, do you ever have problems with Terra's arms and putting it in Zord mode? I have problems with the Zords constantly. First of all, I never know how to combine them correctly. I've had some pegs break on them, the Zord link pegs, and so they're kind of tricky things to like maneuver correctly. Unfortunately, they're fun, and I do think that they look nice, but there's definitely some problems with them. I'm glad you picked them up though, because I do think that they're fun. But yeah, so one of my thoughts on Geats as of now, I adore it. I really, really, really like it. It is firmly cemented in my top 3 rider shows of all time, unless it completely drops the ball in these last like 5 or 6 episodes that we have left, 7 episodes at the max that we have left. It's so good. It's so good. I cannot wait to see what the show has left. Are you picking up Fane and Extreme? I really want to. Because the CSM double driver is my first CSM belt that I ever bought, and it's one of my favorite rider shows ever. And I don't have Fane or Extreme for it. I know those aren't CSM quality, but I don't really need them to be. I think these super best re-releases of Fane and Extreme look perfectly good, but like there's too much right now. Because like I still have not pre-ordered the Kinoja Ranger Key set. And usually I pre-order those things instantaneously. Marcus over at Toy Collectibles probably thinks that something's wrong with me because I haven't placed an order on his site for that key set. I'm also kind of waiting to see if Amazon Japan is going to get that key set, because they have been getting some random Premium Bandai stuff recently. But I do need it, and I will of course get it. But like, there's just too much right now because I'm paying off that. I have, for anybody who's a G.I. Joe fan, I have Hasbro's going to be charging me for the HasLab Dragonfly on Monday night. And that's a very expensive thing. And I'm paying off the Dino Brace right now, and I'm paying off my PulseCon, the Pulse sales event thing from a couple weeks ago, because I did pay in 4s on those. So there's a lot to pay off, and once all that's covered, then I'll take care of the key set and Extreme and Fane and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I saw my buddy Vaughn in here. Yes, there he is. Joshua, I didn't know you were live. I am. So, oh hey Vaughn. You should build yours sometime. Or if not, you should have sold it to me before I bought one. But you should build one. You should build this someday. So, you know. Got it. So, but yeah. So I hate you. I haven't seen the keys yet on Amazon Japan. Don't worry, I've been checking. I've been checking too. I figured that it will pop up in our group chat at some point if they pop up. But yeah. What else do I have in here? Is this something I can show? Hold on. Let me pull up my list of what is in this box, because I don't really want to show off the keys yet until obviously. Oh, I think I know what this is. I think I can show this. Yeah. Josh is going to create toy mortgages. Yeah, I wish. Or not wish. But yeah, probably. So, all right. Do I think the G.I. Joe HasLab will get all the tiers? I do think so. They're like 100 or something away from unlocking Glenda right now. So they're probably going to hit that like by the weekend. And then they would only need 3,000 more. And the Hiss Tank and the Sky Striker and stuff in the past have gotten like I think the Hiss Tank, I might be wrong, but I think it got like 8,000 or it got a couple thousand backers in its final day. So I really don't think it's that going to be too difficult for them to unlock Crazy Legs by Monday night. I hope that it happens. But this is a Boken Black vinyl figure. Specifically Boken Black in the Battle Detector or whatever this is called armor. So this is because I got that Selfie Series Black Ranger figure that I made into Keyshawn. He didn't want that because it didn't even look like him very much at all. But I bought it just to have the Selfie Series box and to have everything in the Lightning Collection. But I technically have this extra Mighty Morphin Black figure that I don't need for any particular reason. And Juki Collects on Twitter, he makes a bunch of really good custom Lightning Collection figures. He has just a bunch of miscellaneous pieces all over the place. So I bought a Mighty Morphin Black helmet from him. And I'm going to use that Selfie Series figure and that helmet and this vinyl figure, which I'm going to cut to pieces. And I'm going to turn it into the Adam Defender Vest version from Once a Ranger. Because it comes with the weapon, which is all painted and everything. And since I got the Black Ranger specifically because there's like some pieces around it that look better if it's, a Black Ranger on a Black Ranger. So this was like $10. And I think that this would work pretty well. So there we go. So I got that. I don't know when I will do that because I have so many things I'm trying to finish and accomplish and everything. So I'm not sure exactly when I will get to that, but eventually. So Vaughn said, I'm in Blazer Land collecting Blazar stones. Yeah, you would be. I'm glad that thing doesn't look as cool as I thought it was. Because I was kind of tempted to buy it, and then I don't think it actually looks as cool as I thought it does anymore. Anyway, what all have I unboxed so far? Yeah, I can do a quick recap. So from Comics 1017, I got a small render box and big render box Skelly Putty, with this one actually having a figure inside. The other one's an empty box. I got the Battle Detector armor thing I just showed, Shoto Super Kaka Ranger, Shoto Super Sun Vulcan, and the Team Baron CSM Loxy set. This bag is something. This is one of the icons. Yep. So at this point, ever since Morphicon, when I got like a ridiculous amount of ghost icons from that gimmick box thing, I just keep throwing ghost icons into like every order that I place because these things are dirt cheap. Nobody wants ghost icons, but I do. So like literally these things are like not even 100 yen. It's insane. They're like 50 yen. So like why would I not get them? I can't open this for some reason though. But this maybe is the Columbus ghost icon, which I already have, but this is the Gashapon glitter version, which I think I literally paid like 50 yen for because nobody cares. And speaking of that, here's the Forze icon, the glitter metallic version. So there is that. Once again, not even 100 yen. So let me go back to the list for a second and see what's left in this box that is not keys. So the Lockseed set, that's a key, that's a key, that's a key, that's a key. Metallic Columbus, Metallic Forze, Shoto Super. I think there's one more thing in here that is not key related that I can show off. So let me find that, wherever that is. It's one of these bags in here. Yeah, it's this one. How did I get that Terra Ranger key? Oh, yeah. because I just threw that into today's Project Unlock and I didn't exactly elaborate on it. A friend of mine, I put on my sales thread or something like that. I tweeted out a couple weeks ago that I was trying to get rid of those Power Rangers action card games. And a friend of mine needed some of the cards. And so I sent him some of the cards. And in exchange, he sent me the Terra Ranger key that he had an extra of or he was trying to get rid of or something. That's how that happened. But this is the Gombarizing full bottle, which I know is a random thing, but it's just one that I needed. And this was like $6 or something like that. So, you know, I use these orders to kind of just randomly get, you know, fill gaps of collectibles and stuff that I need. So there's that. But that is it for the boxes that are not Ranger Key related, or that are not Ranger Key related. So that is that. I wish I could show you the rest of the stuff in here, but I cannot. All right, I won't yet. So I'll show you this though, because you guys already guessed it correctly. But this is the big bulk of the box. This is Ranger Key Set Movie Edition, and with that, every single released premium Bandai Ranger Key set that they've ever made is in this house or in this room right now, and I'm very happy about that. I've wanted this set for so many years. I don't know why I never bought it until now. I never thought it was going to be the last premium Bandai Key set that I got, but here we are. So this is the set with the mecha and the phantom keys. And oh my god, it is premium Bandai sealed, and I paid 15,000 yen for this thing, which I think it retailed for like 13,000 yen. And this is a 10-year-old set because this is from Go Busters versus Go Kaiju. So that's a win. That's the chat. Yeah, chat. Hands up in the chat, hearts in the chat. This is a win right here for everything. So you know, I guess this is a little teaser to our Project Unlock. I might put this in the clip or something like that. Silveron said, wait, so you have the Dead Boss set? Yeah. I guess I just spoiled the next episode of Project Unlock. Stay tuned for that for the rest of July. I wonder what it could possibly be. But yeah, so I got that one. So we're done. We're done with premium key sets except for the Kinoger set because I have every single Memorial Edition thing is sitting over here. And yeah, those were so expensive. I'm so happy we're done with those. Surprisingly easier to find than the Gashapon keys most of the time. But yeah, I really can't wait to show you guys what this is. That's going to be a fun one. That is a key-related thing, which is trying to fall right now. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. So that was the unboxing part of this stream. And I said that this was an unboxing and channel updates. So I have some channel updates to share with you all before I wrap it up here. I mean, I'm still going to be going for a little while. I'm probably going to go about an hour-ish or so. But yeah, so let me see. A lot of talking today. So where do I want to begin with this? So first of all, I guess what I wanted to talk about with the channel is that the video schedule thing that I've been trying to do all year of Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, that is not working for me anymore. So it is just too much most of the time. And there's always times where like a Monday or a Wednesday doesn't work out. It's obviously Saturdays or lightning storm. And so I'm not going to be too worried anymore about hitting that schedule. I'll still try to only upload on those days, which I did not do today because I uploaded today and today's a Thursday. I uploaded a video and did a live stream. So I broke that already anyway. But going forward, I'm just going to try not to worry about that schedule as much anymore. I think that it's a lot of content and I want to focus on making less content, but like more of my scripted content and more of my, what I think is like my better content, like Toy Lines episodes and like more scripted things. Like I said, it's just, those take a long time to edit. So I'll still do a lot of videos that are easy to do, like my toy reviews and stuff like that, and Toku Talks episodes, Project Unlocks. But I'm just going to not worry about the video schedule as much anymore or be as stressed about it because it would take a lot off my shoulders to not have to feel as obligated to hit these, you know, to make 4 videos a week because it's a lot. So it's definitely a lot. And I think that I still do videos every week that are not Lightning Collection related or not Lightning Storm because I really do like making a lot of videos that are not Lightning Collection related, even though that is my main, most popular theme on the channel. That's one thing I wanted to say. So we've been talking a lot about Project Unlock here. And I want to kind of give some updates about that series because there's some very exciting and I guess like sad in a way updates about that series, and that is that it's gonna be coming to a close soon. I started Project Unlock 2 years ago in July of 2021, and it was a series that I had like. It was always kind of a vague deadline in my mind. I said that it would have been cool if I got every single Ranger key by the 10th anniversary of me getting my very first key, which would have been, the Christmas Eve of 2022, because I got my very first key in Christmas Eve of 2012. And obviously that didn't happen for a multitude of reasons, mainly financially. So that's why that didn't happen. And also because the keys keep going. So like that was never going to happen. But we're getting close. There's been a lot of episodes this past year, ever since Morphicon. If you've been following the series, especially today's episode as well, I've been in today's live stream. I've been diving into the premium sets, knocking those out. The candy toy keys I'm almost done with. I'm done with the deluxe. I'm starting to chisel away at the gashapons, which are the most ridiculous and expensive and hard to find and hard to complete kind of key. So we're really dwindling the numbers down. And I basically, oh, by the way, real quick, I just saw on the channel, Swivel said G.I. Joe channel confirmed. Yay. I already have that. That is my second channel, Too Many Topics, where I do G.I. Joe videos over there. So check that channel out. It's a good way to plug it. So, but anyway, back to what I was saying. So as I said numerous times, even today, there's going to be 2 episodes of Project Unlock in May, June, and July. That already happened. In May, I don't remember what they were specifically, but June was like the one that had a Kino Ranger key. Some of these I filmed like in May, so I don't remember. There was the Saber and Gun Memorial Edition unboxing. Obviously today there was one, and I guess I already spoiled it, but the Deboth key set's the next one. So that one will be out 2 weeks from now at the end of July. And is that still July? Yeah, the last week of July that video will be coming out, and I filmed it nearly a month ago at this point. However, there will not be any Project Unlock episodes for August. There's a very specific reason for that, even though there definitely can be. There's content in this box for there to be, but there won't be. And I'm not ready to say why there won't be. But starting in September, I don't know how long this process is going to be. I don't know truly how much longer Project Unlock will continue. I basically would say that it's a guarantee that it will continue till December, because that is when the Keynoger key set comes out. And of course, I always do my unboxing of the keys as a Project Unlock and then my reviews as its own thing. So Project Unlock will still be going to at least then. But starting in September, we will officially be in the final 100. The final 100 Ranger keys to track down. So I was already under 100 with movie editions purchased and everything like that before the Keynoger key set got announced. And now I am technically, like today's counter says 525 out of 672. But like when you add in the movie edition keys and the Deboth keys and the other keys that are in this box, I am still, I think, regardless, close to under 100. And then once I pre-order the Keynoger key set, I'll be under 100 keys left. So starting in September, the episodes are going to be branded with this logo on the thumbnail and in the video for the final 100. I don't know how long, genuinely, the final 100 is going to take. Because these are the final 100 for a reason. Either they are the most expensive keys to have tracked down, or they are the hardest ones to find. Or as I said in today's video, there's some that I still have never found, regardless of them being an expensive price or not. So I really don't know. Like in a really, really optimistic world, there'd be episodes in like September, October, November, and then the Keynoger key set would happen in December, and then like it would be done until like next year's, edition key set of anniversary characters. But yeah, we're going to start it. We're going to officially start the final 100 keys segment of Project Unlock, kind of the final arc of this series in September. So, and like I said, there's a reason why there's not going to be one in August. I just can't share it yet, or don't want to share it yet. So, but it should be fun. There's 2 episodes. There's 2 episodes that that will be happening, I think, in September if everything works out. Hopefully, those ones are going to be crazy. I'm working out something right now that literally could knock out the final 100 very quickly. And I'll dive into that later. But Psycho asked, and I see Daniel's comment too. I'll get to that in a second. You say final 100, but is that with unique rangers or with variants? That's including every key, every single kind of key. The final total is 672, and I'm less than 100 away from hitting that total. A majority of those, though, are unique keys. Those include the rest of Bioman, Changeman, Flashman, 5-Man, Jetman, G-Ranger, what else? Time Ranger, Magi Ranger, Bokenger. I think those are the main ones. Dynaman. I think that's it. Those I'm missing members, or a lot of members from all of those teams. Some of those teams, like Bioman, Changeman, Flashman, and Liveman, I literally only have the reds from those teams. I don't have anybody else. So, and it's been that way for like a decade. So, a lot of the final 100 is that. Some of the final 100 is just random Gashapon versions of keys, Candy Toy versions of keys, and the apparel kind of keys. That metallic Gokai Silver that I think there was only like 100 of and goes for like hundreds of dollars will undoubtedly be my final key. And I don't have any anticipation of finding that key by the end of 2023. So I don't know when that will be. But yeah, the final 100 officially kicks off in September. There's still a lot of things like for example, Project Unlock can still technically continue even past the total, because as people said in the chat, who said it? Caboose said it. Now all you'd have to do is grab any new keys. Exactly. So like I'd still just get the new key sets, and I would bring Project Unlock back every year whenever the unboxing of the key sets happen. So like the series will still live on for a long time, but its main primary purpose will wrap up relatively soon. But there will be things like this, like I said that a couple times today, that I really want to show you guys, but I'm not going to yet. But related. So sometimes I still find random things. Please don't fall. It fell. Anyway, so, but yeah. So that is that for Project Unlock. That is where we're at with that one. As I'm starting to accidentally knock things over on my desk. But let's see. Looking at the chat. Daniel asked, anything you want to say about the SAG-AFTRA? I can't talk. The SAG strike. I don't really have like a lot to say about the strike. I think it's really good that it's happening, because I feel for the writers, especially because who've been on strike since the end of April. And it was something that we were talking about in my film class, like right before graduation, about how it's kind of a double-edged sword. It kind of sucks that there was this big strike like right when we're graduating college and want to get into the industry, because that is the industry that I want to work for. So these strikes are something that I'm definitely keeping a very close eye on and seeing how they are developing. And I'm really happy that they're happening, because, you know, once they get resolved, if they can hopefully get resolved in a good way, it means good things for the writers and for now the actors who are striking. And my focus on my specific degree path was writing and producing, more the producing aspect of it than the writing. They just kind of they stitched them together. So I didn't do a ton of writing. I did a little bit. I've written a little bit of some scripts and everything. I don't think I'm the greatest writer. I prefer more video content creation, script writing, that kind of script writing, more than creative script writing. So I guess I more informational or opinion related writing than creative. So, but I definitely am really excited to see, you know, or to hope that these get resolved in a good way. Of course, it sucks because strikes are never good in terms of, you know, you don't want them to happen necessarily, because it's not good for, you know, how long these people are out of work. You know, they need money, they need to live and everything. So, and you never know how long they're going to last. And that can also have it also has really long lasting delays and impacts for productions. But that's, of course, you know, the last thing that's important when it comes to these kind of things. So it's really good to see them happening. I hope that they can get resolved. But it's definitely something I'm keeping an eye on, because it's definitely something that doesn't pertain to me yet, but like I'm hoping that will pertain to me someday. So, but yeah, there's that. Daniel says, when Josh stressed the Super Mega Force Key series, that series, please hold me to my word on this. That series can never happen. I refuse to let it happen, because to do Project Unlock for Super Mega Force Keys would require me to track down the Morphin Madness set, which there's only 5 in existence of. I will never find that. That will never happen, and that would eat away at me forever. And I don't like the Super Mega Force Keys. They break easily, and they are not good. So I have a couple Super Mega Force Keys, and there's maybe some other ones I would like to track down just for the fun of them someday, but I do not care about doing a full Super Mega Force key collection, like at all. So, but yeah. I need a Ranger key. Do you have a recommendation? Anything? It's a good time actually to get into key collecting, like legitimately, because these new anniversary sets that they're doing for Dawn Brothers and for Kinoger, they are starting to now go back and remake all of the keys, at least seemingly so. So that it's a good time, legitimately, to pre-order that set, track down the Dawn Brothers set, get the Memorial Mobiarts and Gokai Cellular, and you're off to a great start. You don't have to get the 35 red set because they're re-releasing these keys, or that's a good way to unlock all the sounds quickly. Same thing with the After Gokai set. The Squeaker unit, I also recommend that as well. But the Memorial Edition line has actually been a very expensive but very good way to kind of get into this if this is something that you've wanted to collect. So I recommend any of that stuff. They're all amazing, beautiful, gorgeous. They're just very expensive. But there's that. Let's see. Did I get any Legend Gashapon Set 2 keys after Blue Mask? Yes, I did. Please hold. Yes. So there is whoa, the comments just popped up on the chat now. Wow, I can actually see them now. I don't know why that took 42 minutes into the stream, but yeah. So I did get more keys from the ridiculously expensive Gashapon Legend key set 2. This one, I did not realize this until I was looking for keys recently. Time Yellow goes for a ridiculous amount of money. I don't know why. I don't get it, and I don't like. You know my rules, right? I don't like to get the Gashapon keys used with the stickers already applied. But like a couple weeks ago, I saw Time Yellow on Buyee. I found a listing for it where the sticker is a little frayed, but honestly, that's not that bad. Yeah, that's not bad actually. It's just a little frayed there on the chest. But I found this one for $17, and I went, I'm not gonna find it cheaper than that, like by any means. So I went, all right. So I did it. So I do have Time Yellow now. So I will include this clip in Project Unlock in September. So I'm now, look at that. I'm recording a video 2 months in advance. So, but yeah, so that's Time Yellow. So I'm now 4/6 of the way complete on Time Ranger. I need green and what's color? Pink. I need green and pink, but I have yellow now, which is a key that I thought I was gonna have to spend like $50 on, but $17, I will take it. So I'll put that over here for when I record the rest of that video. But yeah, so thanks, Psycho. Am I planning on getting the Captain Force Silver Ranger Cellular? I kind of want it. There's not. Well, here's the thing. The Captain Force changers are really hard to find. I only was able to get the Captain Force Mobiarts thanks to AP, Secret Ranger fan on Twitter. They're really hard to find. So if I can get it, I would definitely pick it up because I don't have any care about getting too many Gokaidra changers. But yeah. So let's see. Is Saturday's episode of Lightning Storm going to make collectors happy or sad? First of all, hey Josh, thanks for joining the chat. If you want to save money, you will be happy. If you like this toy line, you will be sad. I guess a good way to put it. It's going to be an interesting episode. It's definitely going to be one of those ones. I haven't recorded it yet, so I'm probably going to record it tonight. But it's going to be one of those ones where I probably record like 40 minutes of footage, and then I sit there and I go, oh, I just rambled on for a very long time, and trim like half of it out. And also I got to make sure that I say everything correctly and follow what I'm allowed to say. So that's why I'm not going to talk too much about it right now. Because, well, first of all, I don't want to spoil the episode. And second of all, I don't want to accidentally say something I can't. So that is definitely something. By the way, Josh, I saw in Took Collectibles that Curious Cyan female version has the yellow on the chest. Oh, yeah. They did fix that. In my original video, I talked about how the graphic showed it being the bronze. And now it's the yellow like it's supposed to be. So they did fix that. So that's good. Yeah, I mentioned this earlier in the live stream. I'm really, really excited about this Kyoryuger return and Kinoger thing. So I definitely will be making a video about that, hopefully like in the next week or so. I'm either going to pair it with Gachard in a Toku Talks together, or I'll do separate videos on them. Actually, let me know, what do you guys want? Do you guys want like a dual Toku Talks where I catch up on all the Gachard leaks and talk about Kyoryuger, Kinoger, or do you guys think that there should be separate Toku Talks episodes? They'd probably be like a 20-minute thing together and like a 10-minute thing separately. So let me know what you guys think would be the better choice for that. So there's that. So I want the full 40-minute cut. I know. So, I mean, I don't know how long the episode will be. I was getting my notes together tonight for it, actually. It was there's 4 stories to cover so far. And of course, you know, tomorrow there could still be more stuff that happens. I'm still hoping, but I don't even know at this point, for the Omega Ranger set to be officially revealed, because today they revealed the Marvel Legends SDCC exclusive. But like, knowing Hasbro, I think they still have to. I think they still have to formally announce the Transformers one, so it's probably going to be that. Which means they announced an SDCC exclusive on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of this week, if there is one tomorrow. And I would imagine, like I said, it's probably going to be Transformers, and then they're probably just not going to announce the Omega Ranger set when they could have on Tuesday. So I don't know, but yeah. So that's what they're doing. So usually I'll wait for the Project Unlock episodes, but this time I'm going to watch it on early access. Technically, you guys are watching it right now. You're watching one of the September episodes right now, as I just showed off the Time Yellow key and the movie edition key set. There's more keys in here, but that'll be later. So, but yeah. So, Dual Gachard and Kinoger, so I can talk about Decaying Q. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So, but yeah. Prefer to keep them separate. Yeah, that's the thing. There's like good reason, because like with Gachard we have leaked pictures, so there's more to talk about than there is for the Kyoryuger thing. So that we just have listings for. So yeah, I'll probably decide to keep those separate next week. Maybe like one on. Maybe I just said I don't want to break. I don't want to break. Or I want to break the video schedule and not upload as many times a week. But like maybe I'll figure it out. So there'll be more videos next week, basically. So there's that. Yes, this is live. You guys can talk to me. You can. No, it's pre-recorded. It's pre-recorded. So. Oh yeah, Decade is returning. Thrasher, $4.99. Isn't any Jizzeriz episodes? Only 2 episodes left now. I want to do a video about that so badly. The problem is that I'm working really hard on my August project, which is just a lot of work, and so I don't really have a lot of time for any big videos in July, unfortunately. But I do really want to do a video about Jizzeriz, which is somewhat Decade related, kind of. But yeah, thank you for the super chat, by the way. I really appreciate it. But yeah, so yeah, that would probably work. I was thinking maybe uploading them on my off days, like the days I'm not supposed to upload, it's like Tuesday and Thursday, maybe like one like a Char Tuesday, Kyoryuger Thursday, something like that. So because I mean. Oh, honesty, I've already made the Gachard thumbnail. I made the Gachard thumbnail like 2 weeks ago. So, because I should have gotten the video done, but I did not. So, but yeah. I'm trying to pull up the thumbnail, but it's taking forever to load it. So maybe not. Sometimes things just like to not work. So that's always fun. Where is it? Where is it? Is it in this category? Or no. It'd be in this folder. Because I actually have things nice and organized now. It's great. Present, share screen, window. See, I made this a while ago. I just haven't made the video. So sometimes I make the thumbnails before I make the videos because it gives me incentive to do the videos. But yeah, I made this a while ago. Is Inoue returning or just the Decade suit? So the rumors are implying that Decade is coming back with a brand new suit or a brand new form, and it would be the actor himself, Inoue, coming back. And he tweeted out like completely unprompted. He just tweeted like the word Decade like 2 weeks ago, like around the time all these rumors were coming out, and people were I forget what it was. I need to look at the context of it to get it correct. But he did some sort of like live stream or something where somebody asked him about the rumors and he said something like, I can't talk about that or something, or he dodged it basically. So like, we don't really know. But that's kind of some of the rumors right now that he will be coming back as the third rider in the show. So it seems like he'd be around for like a while, which is really, really interesting. Ooh, we have a $4.99 super chat from Pokemon Rocks. Did you get the Boost Mark III? Oh, the final form buckle? I did. I got that. I don't want to grab it right now. There's a bunch of stuff in the way. But I got that in my HLJ unboxing stream nearly 3 weeks ago at this point. So there's that. But yeah, so we'll do the Gachard video first because like I said, there's just I already have the thumbnail done and there's more stuff to talk about. And we'll probably actually see Gachard's official reveal in like 2 weeks. Which I would like to do a reaction with my friends for the press conference whenever that happens. That will probably be the last week of July, usually when those things happen. So we'll see. There's just not as much to talk about with the Kinojo Kyoryuger stuff. It's like there's a lot of really exciting things to talk about, but we just have like pictures of text listings and stuff like that. But for Gachard, we clearly have a lot of leaks. I can't believe how many leaks we actually have of this. It's crazy. So, but yeah, so there is that. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, Floof said, yeah, probably in a week because of how, yeah, he'll have his early bird cameo in the Geats film. So yeah, I assume probably, I would assume probably, yeah. I mean, I'll probably say it's probably like gonna be like July 24th or 25th or something. Probably somewhere around that time frame is when we get the Gachard press conference. So yeah, but we already have a leaked picture of his suit, his gimmick, his belt, lists of a lot of the cards, this whole Decade thing. So we definitely have a lot of potential Gachard things to talk about. So I definitely do want to talk about it next week. So yeah, so that's kind of it. So that's kind of the big things that I wanted to cover. Novon, I have not, and I will not. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of the big things I wanted to cover about today. So I guess, hey, thanks for helping me record a little bit of Project Unlock a couple months early. So as I said at the beginning, sometime in the stream, stay tuned for the official launch of the Final 100 at starting for Project Unlock in September. There is going to be a very big channel announcement in the last week of July. I've been working on something pretty big for August. My Patreon supporters already know what it is because I did officially announce it for them in the Patreon exclusive live stream I did at the end of June. So that is very exciting. But I think, I'm not ready for it to launch just yet, like at all. But I really need to force myself to really finally get up and get going on it. So I will leave you guys today with one teaser of two things that I'm working on. But before I leave here and before I show that, thank you guys for tuning in. We've had 55 people watching. I think it got to like 60 something at some point. We had a couple super chats. So huge thank you guys and as I said at the beginning of the stream, and I said a couple times on Twitter and everything, it's been a couple hard weeks mentally and physically the last like 2 weeks. So I really always appreciate your guys' support on the channel a lot. It really, really means a lot to me. Thank you guys for watching and being here and letting me ramble on about things for an hour. It's amazing. So you guys are awesome. I can't wait to continue to talk to you guys on Twitter and everything, and as long as Twitter still exists. And this has been great. So that's it. Sorry for the dead boss spoiler. Oh, I don't care. That's perfectly good. Stay tuned for that video in 2 weeks, by the way. So for the next Project Unlock. All right, so that's gonna do it. So of course, until next time, you guys can follow me on Twitter at LiveRangerKey or LanyFigPR, and I will see you all later. So thank you all for watching. I'm about to upload tomorrow's video for the channel, which Patreon members are going to get tonight. So stay tuned for that. And like I said, you're gonna want to watch Lightning Storm on Saturday. But with that, I don't know when this will launch, but I've been working on this for a very long time, and I think I'm ready to show it to you. I'll see you guys.